11:07 minuti, oggi mercoledì 13 agosto, siamo live con Pika Local P6. Ciao Penny!
Hello! Hi everyone watching on Facebook Live. Great to be back in the studio. Our cheeks are always sore. We're in we're always smiling. Hopefully your listeners can hear how much fun we have in here.
I have pain in my jaw because we always have a good laugh.
We have a good laugh. Marco's a bit tired. He's been up early. He's been doing market hours.
Correct.
You're doing that for us.
Do you know, we were talking about me and the child, and obviously my daughter Jasmine is 3 months old now, and I was saying, because I had to come to work at 8 o'clock, and then I thought, you know what I mean? At the market, 8 o'clock is the end.
That's a night
people
shift.
Leave. People leave.
I know, right?
I do remember when I had a client in the produce market, and my visit to the client was like 6:30 latest.
Absolutely.
You can't go if you go at 7. That's it. You can't. You don't see anyone.
That's right. For those who haven't listened before, I don't know who that would be, Marco. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. We're in the Radio Italiana studios with Marco. We're talking about all things South Australian produce, what's in season, what's growing here in South Australia, how to get the best value from your basket, because we all know there's a cost of living crisis, but also how to get the most nutritious food into your basket with the lowest carbon footprint. That's what we're all about.
And also, you were saying about new listeners. We had a new winner in the last episode, Jack. We want a new winner today. And if we don't, then we want to reward our loyal customers.
Absolutely. So, we hope to inspire you on things that are in season, different things that you can be cooking. It's all about inspiration, I think.
Yes.
I think there's a decline in how much Australians are eating fruit and veg and fresh produce. I think it's because we're a bit lazy. We get a video. Or sometimes it's because we get into a routine and we're like, we make spaghetti bolognese every Wednesday night, So I'm here to mix that up for you, give you some inspiration and things like that. So, before we get into all of that, I wanted to talk about our Retailer of the Year award. So last time we were in, we were just about to announce. Now, we've been doing these awards for 5 years now. They're a national award with our national program, A Better Choice, and it's a People's Choice Award. So as part of our 10-week Shop and Win program, when people go into that, they also vote for their favourite store, right? So I was so excited. For the 5th year in a row, Adelaide Fresh Morphettville. Give him a round of applause. That's it. Do you have sounds for that?
We do.
We were really excited. So Adelaide Fresh Morphettville have won first in South Australia for 5 years in a row now. They have got amazing customers up there. It's an amazing store as well. So family business, and it's really now we've got well done, Marco.
Well, the other option was fart, so I couldn't do that.
Adelaide Fresh Morphettville, the Dino Labazzetta is an absolute rock star. The team up there are amazing, and even every time I go up to visit that store, you're standing there talking to them, and they're like, people are like, "Hey, Dino, how you doing?" Like, it's such a family store.
That's why they win.
Exactly. So because they vote for them and they love it, and they're a real destination. They've they've got some butchery items in there, a bakery, everything you can get from that store. So we were really proud. They got first in South Australia and third nationally.
Wow.
So we were pretty happy with that. With the 800 stores that were involved, for them to come third was amazing. And I was really impressed this year with Fruitabella Ingle Farm. If you have never been to that store, it is a beautiful store. They present beautiful quality produce, great family business. Only really a small store in relation to, if you look at Adelaide Fresh Morphettville, or you look at some of the other big stores that we have as part of the Pika Local Pika network. Fruitabella actually came in second this year, so we were super proud of them. They tried really, really hard. They got all of their customers on board, and they did a great job to come in second, and they came in fourth nationally. That's amazing. So impressive when you think of all the stores. And third place in South Australia was Metro Fresh Findon, who always do an amazing job as well and have beautiful produce. And I love these awards because they really highlight, the hard-working family businesses that are providing our state with amazing quality produce.
Ci sono stati i 2025 Retailer of the Year Award. Come ogni anno viene premiato lo shop più importante, a livello australiano e anche sud-australiano per quanto riguarda la frutta e la verdura. Per la quinta volta di fila Adelaide Fresh Morphettville ha vinto in premio in Sud Australia, è arrivato terzo, pensate, su 800 Fruit and Veg Store in tutta Australia, secondo posto per Fruitabella Ingol Farm e quarto nazionale, quindi grandissimo risultato, e il terzo posto per SA Metro Fresh Findon. And today I have I have ideas about what to do with all these giveaways that we've got.
I know, we have a great giveaway this week. So we've just launched this amazing campaign with Mitolo Family Farms, who produce these amazing potatoes. So if you're watching us on Facebook Live, or if you maybe saw the post on socials, we have got potatoes everywhere here today. We have filled the studio with potatoes. And we've just started this campaign called Pick Your Perfect Potatoes. So one of the feedback that a lot of people say is like, they don't know, when they're going to do potatoes, they don't know what variety to get. There's like all these different varieties. So I love Mitolo Family Farms have come up with this packaging, and they're really brightly coloured potato bags. So we have a red bag, and that's their low carb potatoes. We've got a yellow bag, and that's their chipping potatoes. And then we've got an orange bag, and that's their mashing potatoes. Now, I must preempt this because we've done demos before of these. People think that if it says chipping potatoes on it, that there's chipped up potatoes in there.
No,
no, there's
they're
not.
good for chipping.
Can you imagine, how can you bag mashing potatoes? You got to mash it up and put it in there. Well, I mean, not in a bag.
You can. There's the powder.
So they're not already cut, they're not already mashed or roasted, but what they are is they're a variety that's suitable for that style of cooking.
Now, say you are watching us on Facebook Live, you would have seen this in your local fruit and veg store because they're very bright. At the back of it, you have what we recommend, and this one, which is the 25% less carbs, which is kind of orangey red. It says salads 5 stars, roasting 4 stars, mashing 4 stars, and wedging 3 stars. So definitely this for salads, and he's got a low carb potato bowl recipe as well.
Yeah.
So it tells you it's the easiest, because when you get to a shop, you are overwhelmed by the amount of potatoes you find.
Yes.
There's so many varieties, and you don't know what's the best for gnocchi, what's the best for puree, which is mashed potatoes, what's the best for a salad. You know,
exactly.
It's good. This is the best.
It's good. So we thought, the Royal Adelaide show is coming up, right?
Yes.
And so everybody wants to go to the Royal Adelaide show, and for free as well. So we've started this campaign. It's called Pick Your Perfect Potato. So it's all about picking the variety that's best for whatever you're doing. We even had a little quiz that we put on our social, so you can like pick your perfect potato personality as well. You can do a little quiz and figure out what that is. But what we're asking consumers to do is go into their Pick a Local, Pick a Safe store, grab a bag of these potatoes, take a photo of the potatoes either in the store, we would love to see some photos in the store, or at home when you get at home. Load it up onto your socials and hashtag Pick Your Perfect Potato, tag Pick a Local, Pick a Save, tag Mitolo Family Farms. And then we're doing 3 weeks of prizes. So for the first week, we're giving away a $100 store voucher to whatever store you shop at.
Wow.
2 Royal Adelaide Show tickets, plus this amazing Mitolo Family Farms bag that they have put together it's got one of those. Have you ever mashed potatoes with that squeezy?
Yeah.
It's got one of them in. That's like, I was very impressed. I wanted to take the bag home myself. It's got an apron, it's got a peeler, it's got some recipe books in there. It's a great pack. So every week for 3 weeks, we are giving that prize away.
Can I enter? I can.
You could.
Yes, I can. Right. This is outside the studio, isn't it?
That's right. So and then on top of that, like, could it get any better? We're also, out of those 3 prize winners, we're also drawing a major prize where you get 2 extra tickets to the Royal Adelaide Show.
Wow.
And you get come and do a meet and greet with Callum Hand.
Well.
So if you've ever wanted to meet a master chef and brand ambassador, yes, he just came in number 2 last night, then please enter that draw. So that's happening. Check out the Pick a Local, Pick a Save Facebook. All the details are there. Have a look on our website for that. But today, as always, we can't come into the studio without a giveaway. So we have these potatoes. Now, I do have 2 boxes. If you're watching on Facebook Live, there are 2 boxes, but that's a lot. And as I walked into the studio, a few people were eyeing off a bags of potatoes. So look, I don't think you could do 2 boxes of potatoes. We'll probably do 1 box for the staff here and 1 box for the giveaway.
Well, we can't take gifts, but we'll donate them.
We'll donate them to the volunteers.
Correct.
There, we'll do that. So, but we would love to give away a box to one of your listeners. So, what we're going to do today is we would like your listener to call in and tell us what is their perfect potato. Are they a red potato, orange bag potato, yellow bag of potato? Which one is their favourite?
It's easy.
Call in, that's all you have to do. Which potatoes are your favourite? Call on the number 83407700 when we go to the song. Not before. 83407700, and you can take home about a box of these amazing potatoes. And imagine what you could cook with all of that. You're making potato bags, you're making gnocchi, you're making... What else are you doing? Mashed potatoes, bangers and mash, a good old Australian favourite.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie, you name it, you can do it. So there's plenty of variety. Roast potatoes, wedges, chips, you name it, you can do it. And potatoes last. You can take that box home and it'll last in your pantry. Keep it in a cool, dry place, and they'll last for quite a while for you to get through to them.
83407700 per vincere questa fantastica una box di patate, quindi sono tipo 6 o 7 bags del patate da 2 kg. E la domanda è molto semplice. It's not even a quiz, this is about your personal preference.
Which is your preference?
Qual è la vostra patata preferita? Chiamate 8340 7700, low carb, quelle per fare il purè, quelle per fare l'insalata. Abbiamo una chiamata, stay with us con Pica Local Pick 6, torniamo tra pochissimo. Bentornati live con Radio Italiana 531, the Italian lessons that I give Lorena. Penny off air, you don't know.
We always have fun in the
assolutamente,
studio,
and congratulations to Vincenza, a new winner of a box of fantastic potatoes. For who likes the potatoes, this is the best giveaway.
However you like them, whatever sort you like, you can do whatever you like with the potatoes.
Even with the surprise.
And thank you very much to Russo Produce, our wholesaler at the South Australian Produce Market, Potato Market, I nearly said. Thank you to Mitolo Family Farms for providing the prize as well. And yeah, check out our socials and you could win some potatoes as well. And
They, you know, I love Mitolo Farms. They really do make really good potatoes, I have to say.
I love having a giveaway.
Shout out to Marco. Marco, come back. Marco, you haven't been on air. Marco hasn't been on air since the old studio.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
We should get some from Mitolo back in there. Okay, the reason we come in here, let's talk about what's in season fruit and vegetables, what's filling the shelves of your local fruit and veg store and looking amazing, grown here in South Australia. It will be the best value, the best nutrition, lowest carbon footprint, great for you. All right, so we all know it's citrus season. It's the time of year where we need vitamin C, so there's plenty of citrus around. So the Aphora mandarins are out at the moment. These ones are like really bursting with an intense honey flavor. And a lot of people say that the Aphora mandarins are absolutely their favorite. So if you know of that style, brand, it's not a brand, that range of mandarins, look out for them. They're in the stores at the moment. Great for putting in your fruit bowls, adding to cheese platters, using as toppings for desserts. Blood oranges are also available at the moment. We love them. They've got a reddish purple flesh and a really tangy sweet flavour. Really good for cocktails, really good for juicing.
Very popular in Italy for soft drinks.
Yeah,
we do have a lot of them.
They're very, very popular. Plenty of vitamin C, healthy snacks, juice them, put them in salads, do whatever. There's plenty of them around being grown here in South Australia. And also on the vitamin C line, green kiwi fruit available at the moment. Now, the Nutri-Kiwi brand that we've talked about in here before, it's only available at your independent fruit and veg stores. So you are not going to find Nutri-Kiwi brand in the big supermarkets. You'll only find it in your independent. So if you're a fan of Nutri-Kiwi kiwi fruit, and remember, like, there's lots of ways to eat a kiwi fruit, and Nutri-Kiwi are encouraging us to bite and pinch. Can you imagine what you're doing with a kiwi fruit if you're doing that? So the idea is that you cut it into like little moon shapes.
No.
And then just like bite it and pinch the skin off.
But we don't need to do that anymore because you gave us the spoon.
Yeah, well.
Nadia loves that
spoon. Yeah,
spoon.
but what if you don't have a spoon?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there you go. But you know, a lot of people actually eat the skin as well. Do you ever just bite into a
No,
kiwi fruit?
no,
I
thanks.
did that the other
No.
day. It was a bit
Yeah.
chunky, but it's all right.
Well,
It's good for you, a bit of fibre.
Yeah.
Anyway, green kiwi fruits are out, citrus is out, plenty of vitamin C to keep us well during the winter. Vegetables. Do you know what well, I'm not going to take claim for it. Lorena, the beautiful Lorena that works for me, found purple Congo potatoes. You've got nothing. You've got nothing for that? That's
yeah.
exciting. So,
It's
just another potato.
No, it's interesting. Well, they come from Congo.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're packed full of antioxidants and they're quite an earthy and nutty flavour. So they're actually grown in Angle Vale. So there's the
Congo Vale.
Small potato co out at Angle Vale are picking and packing them and growing them. So very, very different looking potato than the ones that we've been talking about this morning. And obviously a different colour as well. Can you imagine like if you had a dinner party and you had a bowl of purple mashed potato?
Oh, yeah.
There?
But is this the one? We had the chips before.
We've had chips before,
Yeah.
So we now have a company in South Australia out at Angle Vale growing them. So
They are amazing.
Yeah,
I love
give them a try, something a little bit different. The kids would love them, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
nice colour.
Different colour. Turnips are available. This is another great root vegetable, perfect for all your rustic winter cooking. It's a little bit milder than a beetroot. It's packed with vitamin C as well, so you don't just have to get your vitamin C from fruit. An interesting, if you got all these potatoes, you could make a potato bake. Is that a very Italian thing to do at a potato, or that's very Australian?
I think it's more Australian, but it's very Italo-Australian, let's say.
Okay, so with the potato bake, you've got plenty of potatoes here, but try intertwining it with turnips and it'll just give it a little bit of extra flavour. The other thing that's growing here in South Australia on the vegetables is asparagus, packed full of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants.
Good for your diet.
Really good. You can roast them, you can saute them, grill them, add a little bit of butter. Butter and garlic, everything tastes good with that, doesn't it?
You can have this mouse with butter and garlic, you probably like it.
Exactly. So plenty of things around. So lots of things in season at the moment that are going to boost your vitamin C and keep us well over winter time. And do you know potatoes are a performance food? They're really good for athletes. USA potato
Good
company.
carbs? Is that good carbs? Or?
Yeah, well, they're good carbs, but they also have potassium in them, which really helps with muscle recovery as well.
Okay, didn't know.
So if you're doing, they're a really good pre or post workout meal. So we always like to shout out to the gym goers and give them some tips on how to. Lorena and I went to the gym last night. We were both walking down the stairs very slowly. So we obviously didn't have our muscle recovery food afterwards.
So if I have mashed potato, is that good for my... I don't know. I'm just you said it's good
for your muscle recovery.
Oh, what if you spread the mashed potato?
Yeah, I don't think it works like that. I think you actually have to consume it. But you can do whatever you want with your potatoes.
Yeah, correct. I guess that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Vincenza will enjoy this basket very much.
Absolutely.
Very much.
So that's what we've got filling the shelves. There's plenty in there, plenty going on. How are we going for time? We're running out. Before we go, I just want to give a big shout out. I mentioned briefly before, Callum Hand's our brand ambassador. Give him a round of applause. We were a bit sad last night. He made the final of MasterChef. But he came second. What a go-in effort,
That's amazing.
And congratulations to Laura, 2 South Australians in the finals. You know why I think we have really good chefs come out of South Australia?
I do know.
Because we have amazing produce.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Yes.
I actually also saw, I think we've spoken before about Tunki Restaurant, which is down at West Lakes. Chef Chris Dart also just won an award for the most amazing restaurant of the year as well. So, I think the chefs and the restaurants in South Australia are just such a vibe. We've just got so much going on here with so many amazing produce that is grown right here on our doorstep. We're very fortunate to be here in South Australia.
And coming from a country where food is so important, we are very lucky. We come here and we think, oh yeah, Australia, they eat sausage rolls. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We have we have a really good quality restaurants, really good quality chefs. So they should do a MasterChef International.
An international
Send Callum to Italy.
Yeah, imagine that.
We should ring MasterChef and say, go and do MasterChef International cuisine.
Well,
because it's interesting to send MasterChef episodes of Australia, which I think it is in Italy
They do.
anyway.
They air all over the world.
And to show how much Callum, for example, did how much Italian food with a little twist he did in this edition.
Exactly.
It was fantastic.
I think he was definitely giving homage to his restaurants,
Yes.
Olive and Roma, which is very clever, such a smart businessman. But Callum's actually been our brand ambassador since he first appeared on MasterChef in 2010. He was 20 years old, and we signed him on as the Pick a Local, Pick a Say brand ambassador that following year, and he has been with us ever since. And the reason that I think he's such a good fit for our brand is that he, you know, like I've spoken to him before, and he said even if he wasn't our ambassador, he would be talking about all the things that we talk about. His restaurants always follow that in season, fresh produce, using what's local. So it's just such a good fit, and yeah, we really like working with him. And if you ever want a chance to meet Callum, we have him appearing at the Royal Adelaide show. We'll be talking about that in the next show that we have coming up, or you can enter our competition for a chance to meet and greet with him as well.
That's amazing. So you can't miss it. If you want to meet us, you come to the studio every second Wednesday.
You can come and watch from the window.
That's it.
On.
It's actually very interesting.
You just can't hear what happens at half time because it's all soundproofed. No, we won't. No one needs to hear our half time.
Today you learned something very important.
I learned some Italian. I'm heading off to Italy in September, so I need to brush up on my Italian, and I've taken some words away today, so it's great.
Yep.
So thank you everyone for tuning in, listening to our shenanigans that we've got up to here today. Remember, pick a local, pick a say, head into your local fruit and veg store, buy in-season produce from locally grown farms. You're supporting the economy. It's good for nutrition. It's good for carbon footprint, and keep doing that, and I will keep talking about that every time I come in here.
Good point. Good point. Keep supporting our growers and all of the Pick a Local, Pick a Say stores. Grazie mille, Penny. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks.
When are we starting doing this every week? I don't know. I forgot.
We'll talk about that off air.
Okay.
Ciao, everyone.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.